As I wanted to leave the house, I heard the sound of rain. And I wondered what would happen. Then I remembered I had very few choices. I either stay in the house, pray for the rain to go away, and wait to see if the Lord would let it go. Or leave and take my umbrella with me because I cannot control the weather. I can only work with what I've been given. Now God gets to decide whether it rains or it doesn't. He gets to decide whether we are in this side of eternity or on the other side. God gets to decide so many things. I've just remembered the time when I was younger. I loved arm wrestling with my dad. And every time I tried to pin his hand down. And there are days I would. And I'd say, I won. I really thought I'd won. But really, who had won? Every time, whether he permitted me to pin his arm or he pinned mine, he was still the winner. He still had the power. He chose when to exercise that power, whether to exercise it in letting me have my way or having his way. No apologies, no explanations. It was his decision to make. I don't know what you may be struggling with today, but you can either take the umbrella and go out. There are still people working. You can hear the knocks. Regardless of the weather, they've decided that's what they need to do, perhaps to earn a living. You can either stay here and whine or grumble about things that are not going right, and there are many. But remember, since we cannot control God, we can only agree that He's the one who decides whether to pin our arm or to let us pin His, so to speak, whether to have His way in a way that we don't like, or to have His way in a way we like. He's still God. So instead of arguing about the weather or about how things are not working, take your umbrella, work within what you have, and realize that God is the one controlling the weather, not us. And of course, be careful, but remember, the control is His, the decision is His. We can only work within that as we go out into the world today and always. So it's His decision. Whether we feel like we won or not, He's the one deciding whether to let it happen our way, which is technically His way, or whether to do it His way that may not be very likable to us. Whichever way, hang on in there. It's still having His way, His purpose, His timing.